Welcome everyone to the King of the Palace, presented by New Palace Lanes in Fitchburg, Mass., sponsored by North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass.
Welcome to King of the Palace. I'm standing here with the two bowlers that are going to vie for this title right here. Will it be the reigning king, Dean Sullivan, or the man who's just mowing down the competition, Josh Lowell? First, we'll talk to our king. Dean, welcome back. You finished second in the qualifier with a 637. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Another gag.
So,
Ball and let him fall.
You're really anxious to defend that title, aren't you?
Oh yeah. I'm going to make the kid earn it.
So you got the same philosophy, throw the ball 60
Throw
feet,
the ball and let the pins fall. That's all there is to it.
Well, it seems to be working for you, so stick with it.
We'll see.
Well, good luck to you, and I'm going to talk to your opponent right now. Josh, what are your thoughts about going against the king?
He rhymes pretty well. I mean, it should be some fireworks. I mean, you have to bowl well to hold that belt. So we'll see what happens.
Well, good luck to you. Good luck to you. I'll see one of you in the 11th box.
Welcome everyone to the King of the Palace. You are watching Dean Sullivan, the reigning, undefeated, undisputed, 80% handicap champion, going up against Josh Lowell. Dean on alley 3.
First ball delivery.
Off to the right, but what? No, are you kidding me? Wow.
He's going to take it anyway.
Wow.
Oh, no, it held it up more.
It held it up.
Wow.
Now, Dennis, here's a case with a piece of wood quickly.
I think Dean just had some of Josh's lucky charms.
It hit the wood and kept the pin up. The wood hit the pin and kept it up there.
Unbelievable. Dean Sullivan, his average is a 114. He's bowling out of leader lanes. He's been bowling for 45 plus years. His high single is a 184. His high trip is a 450.
Unbelievable.
On alley 4, working on a spare, right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, look.
Oh, and he wrecks a rack.
That should have been a double.
That's the champ right there. Opening up strong.
Well, he knows what Josh has been doing right now, so he's got to come up blazing.
I told you in qualifying round, Dean Sullivan threw an impressive 93 half. Opened up with a triple strike. Unbelievable.
And this is
Actually, I take that back. It was a 109
Yeah,
half.
it was a 109. I've never seen one. I've never seen higher, David.
Josh Lowell on alley 3. He's been laying waste to everybody in his path. Now he faces the champ. Let's see what he can do.
Wide right, leaving the 1, the 2, the 4, the 10. Some wood. Very difficult spare shot.
Josh Lowell comes out of East Brookfield. His qualifying score was a 627. He is the number 4 seed. His average is a 115. This is a scratch match as he picks up the spare. Beautiful shot. He comes out of Bogey Lanes and Academy Lanes. He also bowls at Lucky Strike Lanes in Mansfield, Connecticut, and Town Hall Lanes in Johnston, Rhode Island. Both of them are duck pin alleys, and he is an excellent duck pin bowler. He's been bowling for 19 years. His high single is a 191. His high trip is a 476. This kid has a lot of years ahead of him.
I think his duck pin bowling has helped his candlepin bowling
Yes.
immensely.
Yeah, because he throws the ball a lot harder.
Have you seen him or talked to him, Dennis, about it? Does he throw the same type of delivery on the duck pins?
Everything's the same, I think.
I haven't asked him.
Oh,
wow.
Going to run the 4 horsemen, and what happens? The 7-pin stays. Dean's chomping at the bit, man. He's been waiting to defend his title.
Nailed it. Okay. Oh, we got a great start by both bowlers, gentlemen. 3 out of 4 boxes. Marks.
Dean's working on a strike right now, see if he can double it up. Excuse me.
Dean's an excellent candlepin bowler.
Yes.
When he's in the zone, he is in the zone.
He was in the zone with a 109 half.
He's the current champ. He's a former tag team champ.
Wide left.
So no stranger to gold in this man's past.
The 1, the 3, the 6.
He's going to try to do what only one other person has done before, Mr. Billy Palumbo, to become the second only to become back-to-back champs.
It's going to happen eventually. Why not Dean?
6 years.
Why not Dean?
6 years running, people. It's only happened once.
That was a wrestler too, right? That was always say that line. Why not me?
No, it was the Red Sox when they won the championship with Schilling. They kind of put it in. Why not us? They actually said.
Off to the right.
That one actually just puzzled me.
Why not me?
I think that was a wrestler's motto. I don't remember who it was.
You got me, David. Shooting for a spare and.
Ooh.
Okay, you got a difficult. Oh, come on, no. He's left the 2, the 6 to 10. And just the 2 for an 8 bucks. Okay, Dennis, what do we got after 4?
56 for Dean Sullivan.
Thank you. Okay.
Want to thank everybody out in YouTube land, Facebook, and on Local Access for tuning in. You're watching King of the Palace, 80% handicap world title mid-action.
On the head pin, and he's left the 3 and the 10.
Oof.
Thought it would rock down. The 3 and the 10 in Candlepin bowling, better known as the baby split. Difficult spare, people.
I could be wrong.
I can't find anything, but if somebody knows, please comment.
The Red Sox did use Why Not Us.
And they also use Cowboy Up.
Yeah, same year, but either one. No, wait a minute. I take that back, David. I think it was different years. Malar started the Why Not Us.
No, Milan started the Cowboy Up.
And Why Not Us was showing. Oh, it's a Veritek. Well, whatever. Okay, let's get our minds back on that.
Quick shout out to YouTube user Front Desk. The baby in the back playing with Peter Crawford is absolutely adorable. That was from the last tournament from last year.
Oh, absolutely correct.
Baby in the back.
Yeah, there was a baby sitting on the stairs, one of the bowlers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, David, you've always said anybody can come to the Palace.
Oh, Rex a rack on alley 4. That was a beautiful pitch.
Dennis, did he let up a little on that one?
I honestly didn't see his
Yeah.
delivery.
Thought the ball was a little bit more slower, but more into the pocket.
What's that?
After 4, Josh Lowe at 46 working on a strike. Dean Sullivan at 56.
And if you're watching this, type in your comments who you're watching it with. Oh, leaves the 5 pin. Who you're watching it with, where you're watching it. Tell us you're going to share it with somebody. You want a shout out? We'll do it. I mean, no qualms about that.
No, I'm going through them right now looking.
And if you want King of the Palace in your neck of the woods, Dennis, tell them what they need to do.
Just contact your local public access provider. Tell them you want King of the Palace in your neighborhood. Sign a piece of paper. Doesn't cost you anything. They contact us, and boom, you have it in your public access area.
And if your place of employment, or if you are a small business owner and you want King of the Palace you want to sponsor the King of the Palace, just drop me a line on YouTube or on Facebook, and I will get it, and we'll get you the paperwork to do that. And as you can see, our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru, who's been a sponsor for 4 seasons now, as well as Watch Me Suck at Bowling, who is a proud sponsor for going on 2 seasons now. We can't do what we do without them. We can't do what we do without the viewers, and we definitely can't do what we do without the bowlers.
And it doesn't North End get a lot of calls about they see his name on our show?
They do. It took them about, when I was talking to Marty, it took him about almost 6 months before he started getting phone calls saying, hey, we heard about you, and, so their sales have been up. I don't know how much their sales have been up, but
Hey, every little bit helps.
absolutely.
It's worked in his favor. Our good friend Marty Babineau. Okay, Josh Lowe up. Found the head pin.
And I'll tell you, ever since Johnny Blaze started bowling at King of the Palace, when he was the Ghost Rider and then nicknamed the Squirrel, nut sales have been like skyrocketing.
Based on what?
The Squirrel, don't touch his nuts.
Josh Lowe. Now, people quickly. David, Dennis, look, how did the ball go between that piece of wood and the 5 pin?
Well, because there was more space.
Well, I agree. But how perfectly did he throw that?
They hit a thread the needle on that one.
Unbelievable. Only in what, Dennis? Candlepin bowling.
Yeah, 10 pin bowling, it probably would have gone.
Oh, no problem. I mean,
Don't start.
That was nice.
It would.
Quick shout.
It would have.
Quick shout out to Watson956. The new coolest terminology in all of Candlepin bowling is the flux capacitor.
Thank you much.
Great stuff.
Yeah, when that baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious stuff. Oh, off to the right, half Worcester. We haven't seen this one in forever.
Been a while.
Half bushel to the right.
Now you got to throw the strike ball to make the spare. You got to get the pocket.
I like the inside pocket sometimes, the outside pocket. It all depends.
Well,
But my favorite is the inside.
You got to get the head pin. That's all there is to. Oh.
Oh, and you throw it right through the hoop with no grease.
Shout out to Matthew Legacy, which I believe is Big Daddy from Canada.
Hey, Big Daddy.
For his comments. I can't wait to see him next week at the Worlds.
Good luck to everybody out there. Oh, 3 balls right through the hoop with no grease.
After 6, Josh Lowell at 65, Dean Sullivan at 80.
Didn't get that one, did you?
I got it.
No.
I'm just ignoring you.
Oh man, come on. Having
And
some fun.
last shout out to George Strike. Thanks again for all you guys
man.
do. It is very appreciated.
Thank you very much, George, for tuning in and watching what we do, man. Thank you for your comments. Let us know where you're from, who you're watching it with. Share it with somebody.
Hope I pronounced his name right. It's S-T-R-E-I-C-H. Strike or Streich.
Streich.
Going after the 2-6. Oh,
wow.
Oh.
Just missed.
And we got to give a shout out to, of course, the OEPD and FATV for everything that they're doing to make us sound good and the bowlers look good with all the action, the replays, the slow-mo, the 22 seconds, the eagle flying by, everything.
That's awesome. I love
Yo,
that.
the deletions of Steve. Sorry, Steve.
That's 2 shots today.
I just wanted to mention something to all YouTube subscribers and watchers, all 649 of them. What you don't realize is the more you watch the shows, if you watch the full episode, not just like skip through here, the longer you watch the episode, the more time that is spent watching our shows, the more YouTube broadcast it to people looking for stuff. Like they'll push it up there more. So the more you watch, the more it helps spread Candlepin.
So I guess I can't do that. I should watch the whole video.
You should watch the whole video.
Because I just usually
Yeah.
hit it, let it play, and read the comments, and then when the comments are done, I shut it off.
Yeah, so you should let it play. You should watch your own show. It's very entertaining.
Actually, you know what? I will say this. The best promo ever
Oh, God.
was last month's King of the Palace doubles with Josh Rio.
Oh, my
That
God.
thing was a riot.
And I just let him go. I didn't cut him off or nothing.
I didn't know he had sunglasses on, and talking about driving his camel, and a Big Mac, and that it's just I love that guy, man. That's what I've been looking for. Be yourself.
Yes. And he's like that normally. I bowl with him at the once a month in Exeter, not on the same team, but against him in the Friday Night Pro League. He is that loony on a normal basis, which is great.
Josh Lowe is shooting the 6-10 for a spare. Any part of the 6 should carry it. Nice shot, Josh gets the spare. He's facing 2 open boxes from Dean Sullivan. Got a chance to close the lead, Dennis.
Yeah, box to box. He's down 14 pins.
This is the big box. Well, they're all big, but he's up against the 9 box and he's on a spare. Oh, does he want the head pin? Come on, Josh, find it. Oh, Dennis, I just noticed he took another ball. He used the same ball he just made the spare with.
Maybe some people are
And
superstitious like
that's
that.
right. There's no rule against bowling.
Why did
ball
we
you
start
can use.
whispering? Is this
I
golf?
don't. No, I thought
I'm not
maybe he
whispering.
could. I thought maybe he could hear me. That's
Josh
all.
Lowell on alley 4.
I didn't.
Why did they do that? They're not even near the golfers.
Setting
I don't get that.
Oh wait, I gotta. Let's make fun of golf.
No, I'm not making fun of it. I just don't know why they do that when they're not even anywhere near
Can
the
we make
golfers.
fun of tennis?
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Tennis is just like a live.
nice shot.
Tennis is just kind of like the
Ping pong.
a live version of Pong,
Okay.
a reality show of Pong.
No, you guys obviously watch golf.
No.
Well,
Yes,
if you-
I've watched golf. Yeah.
Well, you obviously know the #1 tournament is the Masters.
I don't watch any golf whatsoever.
Well, in the beginning, Dennis and David, they play a background music, and it's birds chirping. The only problem with that somebody told me, the birds that are chirping don't even exist down there in Georgia. They're from Brazil or somewhere, and people want to think it's live. But it's a story for another day. Okay.
Jumping on alley 3.
Shooting the 6-10.
There you go.
Unbelievable shot. Can you believe that?
Not as easy as it looks. Oh, they claimed it. A 6-foot putt. You know what a putt is, right, Dennis? That's a shot. Yeah.
A 6-foot putts. I've seen
6
plenty
foot-
of 6-foot putts.
A
He's
6-foot
sitting next to
putt. Only
Oh,
50%
Dean.
of the people can make them.
Oh, Dean leaves the 5-8 with a couple of pieces of wood on the deck. This might be academic if you hit it just right. You gotta almost flatten it out.
I don't know. You gotta go right at the what?
I'd either go far left or play it like it's not even there. Yeah, he's going far left.
Oh,
Yeah, see,
One around.
it was just too angled.
too much power. Too much power. Power.
Shooting the kingpin from 10, and he's got it. He finishes with what, Dennis?
126.
Wow.
Okay.
Give a shout out to our sponsors, North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or visit them in person and see Marty Babineau and his excellent sales staff on a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Or go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling and see my great friend George do parodies on Candlepin Bowling, Duck Pin Bowling, and of course, Wii 10-Pin Bowling. Absolutely.
Just wide of the head pin.
Leaves the Caleri, puts 5 on the spare. That makes it even, box to box.
Facing a spare.
He's up against a spare 8 right now, so he needs this.
When Josh also bowls on the Sunday Night Mixed League with the Squirrel. Squirrely. Somebody had too much grease on that one.
Leaves the 3-6-10 for a 10 bucks. And got 2 out of the 3. Going to the final box, Dennis, is
Josh is down 9 pins, box to box, and he's up against a 10.
Wow, Josh is actually facing adversity in this game.
yeah, needs a Mach 9 to.
The champ is here,
A little extra time here.
and he wants to defend his title.
Oh.
I think Josh, he mentioned in the interview, he's running out of gas a little bit. Hopefully
Well,
he gets
you
a
know.
second wind.
You should have saved some of that stuff for the end.
That's what he wanted. Here it is, people. In my opinion, the hardest thing to do in Candlepin bowling. Hit a
Stopped you
single-
from bowling, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I just can't control it because of the
Can't hit a
illness.
single pin.
No, it's because of the
Yep, I know.
illness. Very, very. Oh, nice shot. Looks easy, Dennis, but it isn't.
Nothing ever is. So he needs 9 to tie, strike to take the lead.
Ooh.
Anything less, he's going to be
Okay.
short.
Josh Lowe on the 18th hole needs a putt or birdie.
Oh, look at that. He's got it, too.
Gets the hammer to go by one.
It takes the lead
Talk
by
about
one.
pressure, Dennis.
After 1, Josh Lowe at 127, Dean Sullivan at
Talk about
126.
What a
pressure.
pressure ball. Dragon boat. You got to ride the dragon boat. Josh Lowe on alley 3 after finishing off with a 127.
Here he goes. First ball. Wide
Ooh,
left.
leaves the 4 horsemen to the right. Piece of wood rolling up next to it. It's not going to do any damage. This may be a bad thing.
Can't really see how that deadwood is.
Yeah.
It might deflect the 3 pin away from
Well,
the other 2.
you still got to split him, right, Dennis?
I would, but no, that's me.
No, wide.
Yo!
Just,
Leaves the finger of God.
just miss. Just miss.
Getting loopy? Getting late for you?
Yeah.
Past your bedtime?
I mean, you had what,
Something like that.
4 or 5 bags of M&M peanuts.
No, I only had 1 bag of M&M peanuts.
I thought it was 4.
No.
that was probably the scroll.
When Josh is not bowling, he's an operations manager at Staples in Chelmsford Inn in Sturbridge, Mass. There's a plug. Ding! He's also a student at UMass Lowell, civil engineering, and he enjoys kicking butt and taking names.
Well, he's up on lane number 4, box number 2.
I used to like that saying from Roddy Piper and They Live. I'm here to chew gum and kick, bleat, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
That's a cult classic movie.
I love that movie.
God bless Roddy Piper.
Absolutely.
Well, one of the best.
One of the best promo cutters around.
To never hold the heavyweight title.
Nope.
That's right. But you know, hey guys, we did lose another man in the wrestling world. Broke my heart. Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a big
sad.
one.
Yeah, broke my heart. But
The
you know-
Weasel.
But you know what he'll always be remembered for, Dennis?
Well, what you're remembering for anyway.
Well, he poisoned Andre the Giant's brain. Remember, he made him into a bad guy.
Ah, come on now.
Yeah, he did. All the little children started
All I gotta
crying.
say, he's one of the best announcers and the best managers in
Oh,
history.
absolutely.
He's the Weasel, baby.
Yeah.
Bobby the Brain Heenan.
And
He was a comedic genius.
Yep.
The timing he had was just unmatched by anybody.
Dean bowls on the RFAA leagues. His favorite shot is a strike, and his least favorite shot, anything that does not fall.
Oh, he leaves the MK left.
When he's not bowling, he's into construction. He enjoys, besides bowling, hunting, fishing, golf, spending time with the kids and the grandkids.
Oh, he almost made them MK.
He wants to. On the bio sheets, anything specific you want to mention, he says, "Come try to beat the king," and that's what's going on right now. Right now, Josh Lowe has a 1-pin lead going in. Now we'll see if Dean can't turn around and close the gap.
Did you happen to see what?
Scratch.
Did you happen to see what Dean wants to see on the show?
That's right. Dean wants to see a mixed doubles tourney, and that was who I was talking with about having a mixed doubles tourney. So. May be close to Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you are all well and safe and your families enjoy this holiday season, because November 18th will be the last show of 2017, and we will probably resume in January.
That's all right, as long as we resume.
But on November 18th, we are going to be looking at having a mixed doubles. Should be kind of cool, and the premise is top 5 girls, top 5 guys put together, act as one, tag team format.
Absolutely, it should be great.
I think we could.
We
could
need
swing that.
the women
Now you
to show up.
cannot now just to be on the safe. Now understand, Dennis. I know you love bowling in tag team tournaments, but you cannot bowl as both. Okay?
Why? I can't go as Dennis and Denise?
No.
Damn.
No, because shaving your legs is out of the question.
Wow. I'm out.
You're out. It's about damn time. I'm proud of you, kid.
The problem
Nothing
is
but love for you there.
we need.
I'm glad you're out.
We need the women to show up because
Absolutely right.
we can't. The women want it. The women want the mixed doubles. We're giving it to you just like we gave you the women's ladder series, but you got to show up for it.
I want to do another scratch match, but like I said, the people have to come out for it.
We can't have a tournament with 10 bowlers.
Nope.
It's not worth it.
Nope, not fun. Boring. Boring.
There's no prize money.
Nope. Wait, there's prize money?
It's supposed to be.
Oh. It doesn't go to...
It goes to the bowlers. If you make the show, you make money. That normally,
Yeah.
depending on how many bowlers.
That's why I do it all in one time.
Exactly.
All
Get
right,
it in,
let's
get it out, get it done.
Okay, let's go on to Josh Lowe here. Box number 4, string number 2, lane 4.
Box is complete. The match is even.
And he's found the hit.
Ooh,
No,
that's a good one right there.
1-5. The 1-5. That's even
That's the
worse.
spread-
How does that happen?
That's the spread
eagle
eagle.
and 2 claws.
That's actually more like...
The spread eagle with 2 claws.
I'll have to think of a different name for that one.
How?
I'm calling that the Braun Chuck.
How in the world did that happen? Dennis, he threw the ball 60 feet down the alley.
I saw that.
And hit his object and takes out 2 pins.
Hit it square.
And you yourself have said on TV he throws a curveball.
Oh, nice pickup.
Oh, nice
nope.
9. Almost a 10.
Spoke too soon.
Doesn't matter. It's nothing over 9 bucks in that.
Excuse me. Thank you for watching and tuning in to King of the Palace 80% handicap world title match. Right now you're seeing the reigning champ, Dean Sullivan, doing battle with the number 4 seed, Josh Lowell. If you want King of the Palace in your neck of the woods, Dennis, tell them what they have to do.
Contact your local public access provider. Tell them you want King of the Palace in your neck of the woods. You fill out a piece of paper. It doesn't cost you a thing. They contact us, and there you go.
Oh, Dean's got a good spare shot, but he's got that Jersey barrier in front of him. 3 pieces of wood.
Yeah, he should be all right.
You have to put a little bit more oomph on his pitch.
Dean Sullivan going after the 7 for the spare.
Boom.
No doubt about it.
Plowed right through it.
He hits the head pin, gets a 9 drop. Josh Lowe hits the head pin, takes out the 1 to 5. Figure it out, Dennis. David, tell me. How does it happen? I have no idea.
I try not to think.
If you're watching on YouTube, leave us a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell us what you think. Good, bad, or indifferent. Dennis reads them all. I respond to them live on TV. Dennis responds to them. And if you're unhappy about the way I portray 10-pin bowling, I apologize.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Okay.
Oh, nice shot.
Nice shot. He made the MK left.
It's pretty surprising when actually Steve actually sticks up for me on something like that.
I can't believe this has happened after my dear trusted friend who went along with me. I hate that sport. I can't stand it. I don't think it's bowling. And all of a sudden you changed against me?
No, I didn't. I didn't change. It's. I look at it this way: whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, at least I am the topic of the conversation. And he wrecks a rack.
Nice comeback.
And it got 10-pin bowlers to actually watch Candlepin bowling for them to talk about. So you know what? As Razor Ramon would say, one more for the bag.
That's right. I wonder how Razor is these days.
He's actually doing well.
Is he? What's his real name?
Scott Hall.
Scott. And what type of brand of toothpicks does he use? Is it Bentix? He said it on TV. I think it is. Yeah, he said it on TV.
Anyway, he did DDP, got him into DDP yoga, so he's doing very well.
Well, that's good.
Turned his life around.
Yep.
And how's his good old-time partner Diesel doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. And his name was?
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash. Okay, shooting here to fill the strike. And
leaves this 10-pin.
Oh, he wanted that spare. Hit it perfectly, but it just didn't carry the 10.
Josh wants to give a shout out to the Squirrel and Lance and Billy and Russ again. And he wants everybody to know that he will, the next time he can, ride the Dragon boats.
And where would this take place?
Wherever the Dragon boats are at.
Where are they at right now?
Josh actually told me personally that he would ride a Dragon boat while eating a hot dog, holding a Dr. Pepper,
now, wait a minute. Where would this take place?
and dipping nachos.
And where would this take place?
Wherever they have Dragon boats.
Well, I've asked you. That's the second time. Where is the closest Dragon boat?
I have
I'll
no
do
idea.
it.
Dean misses the head pin, fills the spare with 5, leaves the
wanna-
4
you know
horsemen
what?
left and a 10 pin.
Thank you.
I want to put my good friend George on a mission to do a parody on
Dragon boats.
carnival rides. You know, like the ponies outside that they used to
just
ride
nice.
and stuff like that. I mean, I think that would be kind of funny. No, we send them up to, I think Solomon Pond Mall has a carousel in the middle of the food court. You can see George riding around on one of the black stallions. I think they have those down in one of the parks.
Okay, Dean Sullivan up on lane number 6.
That'd be fun.
Box number 6.
Box to box, the match is even.
Yeah, big shot, big ball. Oh, wide left. And look at this. Favorable shot. He's left the 1 and the 1-6 with wood. You playing the inside, Dennis, David?
Waiting for that wood to settle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take a look at it.
Yeah.
I'm playing right side.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yep.
See if you can't drive that ball into the one pin and then have the ball spin off.
And
Like that. Well, you went to the outside, but still.
he went to the
nonetheless,
outside, yeah.
It works.
Goes to show you, Dennis, sometime
I'm going to see
Follow
if George
through.
will do that. That'd be an awesome parody right there.
Okay.
Actually, you know what he could do? Is George could actually go into like one of those public sandboxes where they have those cranes and dig in the sand and make all the sounds. I'll do that with him.
Yeah. Up at Cogswell Park?
Yeah, did you hear that, George?
No, George isn't listening.
You can tape it as I do it, and we'll joke around.
Oh, wide right. Oh, look at this, though. Look at this
That was an
weird
ocean ball.
And then we can put music to it.
He had to sleeve
Let me tell you
another
about
match.
my best friend.
He's left a 1-2-5-9.
Yeah, he had this lead before.
This
So
is
we've seen
weird.
it twice in one
and we've
tape.
never seen it in 6 years. And then it shows up twice tonight. The 1-2-5-9.
He almost had the flux capacitor, but
Almost.
minus the flux.
I love that term, flux capacitor.
Yep. I like the stripper pole.
I
Shooting
like that too.
Oh, just missed.
I meant the terminology.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
Want to give a shout out to everybody out there on Facebook land, YouTube, and local access TV. Thank you for tuning in and watching. You are watching Battle for the only world title belt in history.
Josh Slow. Oh, wide right.
Another
Get off.
MK. MK's left and right now.
Yeah. Get away from him a little bit there. Well, Josh, you got to throw the strike ball to get the spare. A little extra time here, Dennis.
Oh, he breaks
Oh,
up the
he-
MK.
He needed it. He got it. There it is.
Want to give a shout out to our sponsors one last time. North End North End Mazda Subaru in Lunenburg, Mass. Visit buynorthend.com or visit them in person and see Marty Babineau and his excellent sales staff on a new or pre-owned Mazda or Subaru. Also, go to YouTube, type in Watch Me Suck at Bowling, and see my good friend George do parodies on Candlepin bowling, duck pin bowling, and of course, the ever more popular than Candlepin bowling, 10-pin Wii bowling.
Your opinion.
No, that's not opinion. That's actually fact.
Could be. Where's he going? Going to play the 2? Yep.
Oh, nice
What a
pitch.
shot.
I do have a lot of mad respect for people in 10-pin bowling, just saying.
Where was all this respect in the last 5.5 years?
Buried deep inside.
Oh,
Well, you know what it was?
you know what it is? It's finally coming out of him.
Well, you know what it is?
That's what it is, Dennis. It's finally coming out
It's
of him.
jealousy.
It's coming out of him.
It's jealousy.
Why
I'm jealous. I'm jealous of 10-pin bowling because they throw bigger scores, they're more popular, and they don't have a world title belt.
Exactly.
How's that?
Okay.
Box to box, Dean is up 14 pins right now.
Opposite spear, he needs this.
Oh,
wow. His ball didn't curve back in like it normally does. It just stayed to the left.
Why? Well, it was
Because it
released.
didn't curve.
Well, no,
curve.
but why didn't it curve?
Because he didn't throw any curve onto it.
Yo.
So now he compensated a little bit, but went
Left the finger gone.
So
wide
after
right.
8, Josh
There it
Lowell
is.
at 83 working on a spare. Dean Sullivan at
Here it
97.
is. Here it is, people.
Dean is up 13 pins going into the last 2 boxes, but Josh is on a spare.
The defending world title holder.
Of the belt. Dean Sullivan up watching Josh Lowe, box 9, the foundation box
Well,
at
you know what?
Candlepin Bowling.
The good thing is Dean can see what Josh is
Right.
going to throw and then try to match it to defend this title.
Oh, nice drop.
Oh, Dean's watching with bated breath.
Dennis, quickly, your opinion on bowling first or last?
Last. I like going last.
You
Yep.
like David? First or last, if you had your choice. I like going last.
You know what? For me, I wouldn't mind going first, setting the pace.
Huh?
Because
Some
if you
people
go
do.
in second, then you have to turn around and you have to press yourself to do what you got to do.
Exactly. Get all
Just
the
like
pressure.
that.
Get all the pressure on you.
Just saying. You should have rode that dragon boat.
You think
just
he should
saying.
have gone after the 3 in
With
the
that
middle?
fill, Dean is up 4 pins, box to box.
Should have gone to the left, like that.
Oh,
it's still the one.
wow.
Come on, look at him. Josh
He knew it was a roadblock. He was trying to
Yeah.
get that dead with,
Yeah.
like, right with a 10 pin.
No,
would be.
yeah, he
So,
was right.
So
That-
Dean, depending on how Josh finishes this, if Josh does not mark, this may be academic for Dean. He's
Yeah.
got 2 boxes.
Unless Dean has a bad box, and then
Oh,
it could get
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. He could punch it, throw it through a hoop with no grease. Anything is possible. Throw it in the gut.
Lowell did it earlier in the match. He
Yep.
half whisked a whole hole.
Here it is.
Ooh, half was the whole hole.
Here it is.
Oh, leaves the
Well,
ooh, 7-8.
He needed that to fall.
Oh, yeah.
But the problem is that wood
Oh,
is
here it
ugly.
is. This is the shot, people. He needs this,
This
for
is
a chance.
ugly wood. He's
He
looking
doesn't-
at it. He's shaking his head.
Yeah.
He has no idea what he's going to do. He's going to have somebody go down and check that one piece of wood. And oh my God, there's going to be a squirrel going down.
Is he using all 4?
Look, everyone, squirrel.
And he's going to make the call, and
It's
it's
good.
good.
Hey, everyone, squirrel.
To refresh memory, people, there is a black line that is 22 inches in front of the head pin. Any piece of wood touching that line has
It's
to
good.
be
Let's see
removed.
what happens.
Here it goes.
It's gonna be-
Well,
The
It's going to be
of
the shot of the
match.
match.
ooh, no.
That's probably sealed his fate right there.
Well, it all depends on what Dean does.
Yeah.
Well,
Like you said, Dean has to finish it.
Yeah, he can't have a bad box.
He's got to mark. He's got to pin out.
Josh Lowe, very, very
Oh,
disappointed. Would rob him twice. All right, what's the situation, Dennis?
Dean's up 4 pins, box to box, and he's up 18, up against 2 nines. So he needs 23 pins to win.
Well, he needs to mark.
No,
No.
no. He's up
He's up
13.
4.
He needs 6 to win. Needs 6.
Right down the middle of the plate leaves the 7-pin.
Well, the champ has defended
He
his
needs 15
position.
pins.
He's
That's what he needs. He needs 15 pins, and he just dropped 9. There's the mark.
Here's the mark.
So all he needs is to fill this with 3, and he wins.
Want to thank everybody out in YouTube land, Facebook, and on local access for tuning in, watching the #1 rated Candlepin TV show in all the land, 6 seasons and going strong, King of the Palace. We also want to thank FATV, the OEPD, for making everything about Candlepin bowling, about the bowlers and us. Thank you very much, Travis, and your excellent staff. Also want to thank the bowlers that came out to partake in the King of the Palace. We can't do what we do without you. Also, thank you to Steve Bronchuk, Dennis Nuzzo, Amber behind the scenes, doing everything that she can to keep everybody fed and
Who is scoring this match?
And
Aaron, is it Aaron down there?
And as the smoke clears, Dean Sullivan has defended once again his world title against the #4 seed Josh Lowell, who did a lot of damage and took a lot of people out. But now next week, Dean Sullivan will face the #1 seed and newcomer Kyle Shaw. Should be a great match. Dennis, give us the rundown.
After 2, Dean Sullivan with a 123, 2-string total of 249. Josh Lowell with a 110, 2-string total of 237.
Thank you very much for watching King of the Palace. And now let's get to the 11th box and meet the champ, Dean Sullivan.
Welcome to the 11th box. I'm standing here with the reigning king after just defeating Josh Lowell for a score of 249 to 237, Dean Sullivan. Great match, Dean.
Yes, it was. I give kudos to Josh. He was a good bowler. He was bowling great. Just couldn't get it done. Couldn't handle the pressure.
A lot of the match would be like even box to box, and one you just throw a mark and have the upper hand, the other one's back. So there's a lot of back and forth action. It was great bowling. Not extremely high scores, but very consistent, very close, great match.
It was a pinning match. That was all it was. Not the marks weren't falling, but the pins were. So that was what counts.
I say it all the time. Pinning is very important in this game. Well, congratulations. And next week you have one more person to defeat to retain that and be the second ever back-to-back champion with the #1 seed of 652 roll-off score, Kyle Shaw. I'll see everyone then.